Hey guys, it's Brian from Toofab here. Today we are talking with Heidi Montag,
Hey.
all about her new Lifetime reality show, The Mother-Daughter Experiment, Celebrity Edition. Now, I watched the first episode.
Did you?
I did, and I think I'm going to have to watch the rest of the season now, because, I mean, right off the bat, I think you say you and your mom there was a time where you guys hadn't spoken for a year and a half,
Almost two.
Almost 2 years. Now, is there one moment that was like the breaking point for you two that you guys can pinpoint?
For me, the cutoff moment was when I went to Colorado and I just had all my procedures done. And I said to my mom, please don't film. I really don't want to do it. I contractually have to, but I really would appreciate if you didn't. And she was like, it'll be fine and great. And then I got there and I felt like she really threw me under the bus and kind of had a different reaction. And I completely understand how shocking it could have been and what a hard thing it is to go through as a mom to see that happen to your daughter. Yeah, but I just wanted love at that point. I just was so desperate for some support and love and like, all right, no matter what or how I feel about this, I love you and I'm here for you and I'm just happy to see you. So that's what I was really excited to see my mom. I needed my mom at that moment and I just felt so betrayed.
Now, was there a point where your mom wasn't going to appear on it and then something changed, or?
Yeah, we had talked about her not filming for The Hills and I asked her not to. And then she decided that she would and I said, I promise I'll come out in like a month or, a little soon if you don't do it. But it ended up being that way and I'm glad it did because I don't think that if we didn't have such a severe break, we wouldn't have such a great mending and then everything could really be laid out there. So I think we have a way better relationship in the long run for it. And so as hard as it was, I'm grateful. And what we learned through Dr. Debbie, through the show, is that our problems really started from childhood. And I think that I felt really emotionally responsible for my mom throughout my life and my family. And so at a certain point, I needed to break ties with my mom with or without TV, fame, everything that was piled on top of that because I needed to be able to become my own person and support myself and survive at that time.
Now, I know on the show you said that you feel like she was paid off to hurt you. Is that something you still feel? Do you feel like MTV maybe had something to do with that, or do you put it on your mom?
I think that my mom was so desperate to reach out to me, and I'm not sure how I would have reacted as a mom. It's a very hard position to be in. So I really was able to see why she did what she did and have more of an understanding.
And now I feel like we've seen you and your mom out and about, so things are at least
mending.
better.
Yeah, I think this show was such a great opportunity for us to have such intense therapy and in such a short amount of time compared to a lifetime, that we were able to really get to the bottom of a lot of deep issues that we had.
And now, do you have a message for some people who may have doubts about you doing this on another reality show?
I think that this type of environment and doing therapy on a reality show can actually be one of the most beneficial things because I wouldn't really go to a course like this otherwise, I'm sure, and I learned so much and from other mothers and daughters and being able to hear it. And you kind of forget about the cameras. It's such an emotional thing and you're so vulnerable and in the moment with your mom. So I also wouldn't have had the chance to work with such a brilliant therapist like Dr. Debbie if it weren't for the show. So I think that although there can be a lot of skepticism about it, there is a lot of benefits as well.